I declare this ceremony open. Please be seated. Graduands, guests, colleagues. As Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I welcome you to this graduation ceremony for the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment. We welcome also our honorary graduand, Jonathan Glazer. The university takes great care in offering these invitations, and we're delighted when persons of such distinction agree to join our community. I know that you'll be an inspiration to our students, and we look forward to hearing your thoughts later in our proceedings. These ceremonies are the highlight of the academic year for us, a time of the year when we share in and celebrate the success of our students, and I offer my personal congratulations for the academic achievements that are about to be recognised. And I ask you to pause just for a moment to remember those who've supported you as you've made this journey. In particular, your family and friends, those sitting behind you in this hall and those watching our live stream. So graduands, please join me in a round of applause to thank all of those who've helped you along the way. This ceremony also gives us an opportunity to celebrate some of the successes of the university over the past year. And what an eventful year it's been. We've grown to almost 30,000 students studying across 4 campuses. Our students come from all over the world, and this year, some 3,500 international students have joined us from over 125 countries. This year has also seen the introduction of a Teaching Excellence Framework, or TEF, to evaluate the quality of teaching at higher education institutions across the UK. Institutions are awarded a Teaching Excellence rating at one of 3 levels, gold, silver and bronze. So crowning an already successful year for the university, not only have we achieved gold standard excellence, but we were ranked 3rd overall nationally based on core metrics, and even better, the ranking based on the diversity of our student intake, something we're extremely proud of, places us 2nd in the country. And what does this mean? Well, let me quote from a letter we received. The TEF panel judged that Nottingham Trent University delivers consistently outstanding teaching, learning and outcomes for its students. It is of the highest quality found in the UK. This is a superb accolade for the university and recognises the commitment of all our staff to delivery of the highest standard at every level. Our sustainability credentials place us top of the prestigious People and Planet University League. This is the UK's only comprehensive and independent green ranking of universities. Nottingham Trent is the most environmentally friendly university in the country. Our carbon-neutral pavilion building on the Clifton campus won the Guardian University Award for buildings that inspire. And for the 2nd year running, we've claimed 2 top 10 spots in the What Uni Student Choice Awards. These awards are based on thousands of reviews submitted by students. Last year, we were named Best for International Students and ranked in the top 10 overall. This year, you have ranked us in the top 10 for our facilities and for our Students' Union. Nottingham Trent Students' Union has also appeared each year for the last 3 years in the top 10 UK Students' Unions in the National Student Survey. And to ensure that our students continue to have access to high-quality resources and facilities to support their learning, development across our campuses continues at pace. Dated buildings at the Brackenhurst campus are soon to be demolished, and a new environmental centre will enable our leading teaching and research in rural and environmental science to develop further. Brand new facilities for teaching science and technology will be completed on our Clifton campus over the summer, and work will soon start on the state-of-the-art engineering facilities to support the launch of our new engineering department on the same site. And finally, to the newest of NTU's campuses, our base in the Creative Quarter, home to digital and creative media technology courses. Work has started on construction of an education centre with industry-leading facilities, including a digital media hub. Looking forward, next year we celebrate a number of milestones that reflect the breadth and depth of NTU's contribution to our students, our communities, and our local businesses since our founding college opened its doors in 1843. This means that we'll be recognising 175 years of learning and teaching innovation, one of the longest unbroken traditions of post-school education of any institution in the UK. Many forget that we're also a major enterprise in our own right. Our turnover is around £270 million per year. We employ around 4,000 people in a wide range of roles, and we estimate that we generate a further 6,500 jobs, mostly in the local economy. Each and every school at NTU strives to provide exceptional education to its students, and I'd like to share briefly with you a few highlights from within this, your school. The School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment was recently invited to feature in the Chartered Institute of Building's high-profile Masterminds of Construction video. It highlights the school's links with industry to demonstrate how a mixture of theory and practical learning, along with engagement with employers, has helped to create the next generation of talented construction professionals. This is an acknowledgement of the global recognition of the school and its graduates. It underlines the importance of our connections both with companies in the sector and with their professional bodies, and it enables our students to become accomplished and successful graduates. Underlining the university's commitment to working in close partnership with our local community, an important Future Cities Horizon 2020 project is currently underway, led by Dr. Anton Yanakiev in the Civil Engineering Department, involving several European cities, including Nottingham. The project was developed in partnership with city councils and local businesses to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and energy consumption, and thus improve the urban environment. So the expertise of academic and technical staff here at the university has been central to your success. Their talent and commitment have enabled you to achieve your academic ambitions. University staff in professional roles have also contributed to your achievement today. Those in academic registry, student services, course administration, information systems, catering, marketing, security, and so on. So again, I ask you to join with me in showing them your appreciation of their efforts. I now invite the Acting Dean of the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment, Dr. Andrew Knight, to read the names of the school's graduands, and the Vice-Chancellor will admit you to your degrees.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the first group of graduands. Vice-Chancellor, the following have qualified for awards from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment. Mariam Halmadi, whose research is on Shahabar Avenue, Isfahan, Genesis and Demise. Farah Al-Hashimi, whose research is on the hidden face of Erbil, change and persistence in the urban core. Emmanuel Daniel, whose research is on an exploratory study into the use of last planner system and collaborative planning for construction process improvement. Sigun Ogunsola, whose research is on social sustainability, guidelines for urban development and practice in Abuja, Nigeria. Mohammed Shibani, whose research is on an investigation into training needs analysis for technical staff within Libyan industrial companies. Kayungang Sung, whose research is on sustainable production and consumption by upcycling, understanding and scaling up niche environmentally significant behaviour. Master of Science degree in Built Environment Studies, Shakiba Najad. Master of Science degree in Construction Management, Mohammed Faraz Avor. Coley Ockham. Master of Science degree in Structural Engineering with Management, Murtaza Kachwala. Master of Science degree in Structural Engineering with Materials, Ali Masabwi. Christopher Martin. Master of Architecture degree, Petrus Cayley. David Schweels. Tu Nat Din. Urvi Patel. Eleanor Agigiorgio. Stiliani Michael. Bachelor of Architecture degree with honours, Jack Banting. Jagoda Porkowska. Alex Dorman. Edward Circuit. Jamie Sudra. Tyler Thurston. Samira Bano. Jack Bowen. Jaspreet Bora. Sheree Campbell. Adrian Degura. Katie Dodds. Serena Dowson, Michael Ford, Amara Golfer, Eleanor Hilliard, Oliver Jacobs, Makan Joel, Jai Min Lei, Liam Lun Tola, Rishi Mistry, Bradley Parker, Ricky Rampel, Jake Robinson, Adam Shellcross, Liam Taylor, Lena Tulsidas, Lauren Waddacore, Richard Worrell, Oluwanson Ayoneru, William Barnes, Roshan Kerr, Linda Newen, Constantino Nicola, Lewis Parnell, Kihinde Pereira, Chun Lee Reed, Sarah Seaby, Matthew Sheffield, Joshua Southern, Attila Zayakoglu, Sunesh Mistry, Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in architecture, Oluwanwimio Akande, Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in furniture and product design, Molly McDowell, Joy Yap, Vivin Greshdeani, Anna Moorish, Jack Butterworth, Jack Green, Daniel Hook, Navdesh Baines, Simone Chester, James Girling, Erin Hartley, Jordan Ingledew, Stephanie Leake, Natasha Lewis, David Morris, Jacob Pinder, Adam Rowe, Jack Tanzer, Katie Brown, Lida Dorotsky, Nasser Fahad, Zach Robinson, Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in Interior Architecture and Design, Amelia Stevenson, Edwin Westwall, Yusuf Amuda Husani, Ellie Brown, Wei War Chua, Wei Han, Sophie Harrison, Samantha Hugh, Jade Ryder, Ruth Skritek, Mihaela Samantana, Delilah Sugarman, Jessica Vasquez Rios, Michaela Washington Welch, Ze Shin Su, Alice Louise Cadu, Ben Lau, Rajvinder Sohal, Stella Maurice Vasquez Gomez, Luke Baron Bissett, Chloe Barker, Eleanor Brasnell Evans, Leanne Barrett, Alexandra Dumas, Rebecca Finney, Fern Hockley Telles, Jordan Lapthorne, Hayley Marcroft, Abigail Mew, Matthew Morris, Abigail Palmer, Nicola Rogers, Cecilia Shields, Lauren Schreer, Anuska Tarleton, Eleanor Warhurst, Vanessa Bell, Sarah Bentley, Laura Bowman, Courtney Chiappa, Zi E. Chung, Ka Feng, Catherine Godfrey, Kirsty Good. Charlotte Hare. Jessica Haycox. Georgia Kemmis-Cole. Rebecca Knowles. Sophie Corran. Hoi Lai. Zi Lee. Bonnie Merrill. Kaylee Nobbs. Sukamani Randhawa. Hannah Scrimshaw. Luke Sutcliffe. Rebecca West. Amelia Cole. Nicola Hannon. Christina Ajoya. Megan Coucher. Jin Pong Lee. Wei Wan Mei Lee. Jamie Reeve. Alice Richardson. Yoko Hygo. Hai Bai Shu. Bachelor of Arts degree with honours in product design. Chloe Powell. Emma Bucknell. Wee Yen Chong. Saba Hayat. Chow Wei Lee. Abby Martin. Jamie Walker. Nathan Holman. Jack McCloskey. Daniel Alcock. Nicholas Bambridge. Joseph Baxter. Ellen Bowley. Thomas Brown. Harry Bryant. Daniel Carpenter. William Charteris. Megan Edge. Chan Hei Young. Hannah Manley. Lawrence Organ Jennings. Joseph Parker. Kim Ridgway. James Simmons. Jacob Tebbett. George Ainsworth. Jagpreet Bisla, Spencer Cartwright, Andrew Cowan, Megan Davis, Luke Denby, Anna Dudley, Samuel Haslam, Matthew Keefe, Thomas Lewis, Lauren Maitland, Oliver Morley Brown, Samantha Mould, Jordan Mully, Rihanna Stewart, Samuel Whittaker, Alexandra Brown, Chloe Kalman, Daniel Diamond, Benedict Ernson, Miles Greenfield, Max Hale, Ian Henderson, Albina Omarova, Kieran Reid, Thomas Shepherd, Thomas Humphrey, Kieran Wilkes, Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards to the first group of students from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment. I am pleased to invite Craig Chettle, Chief Executive of the Confetti Media Group, to the stage to give the oration for our honorary graduand, Jonathan Glazer, and to present him to the Vice-Chancellor to receive his award.
Vice-Chancellor, guests, it is my pleasure and privilege to present Jonathan Glazer to receive an honorary doctorate at this afternoon's graduation. Jonathan is a British writer and filmmaker whose impressive body of work includes feature films, music videos, and TV and cinema advertisements. Having graduated from Nottingham Trent University in 1987 with a BA in theatre design, Jonathan began directing theatre and creating films and television trailers, including award-winning work for the BBC. In 1993, he wrote and directed 3 short films of his own, and later that year, he joined London-based production company Academy Films. Throughout the 90s, Jonathan created some of the most innovative and successful music promos ever, with such bands as Massive Attack, Blur, Radiohead, Nick Cave, and the extraordinary, gravity-defying Virtual Insanity music video for Jamiroquai. Jonathan also became well known for his groundbreaking TV commercials for international brands such as Nike, Levi Strauss, Wrangler, Barclays, Sony, and Stella Artois. In particular, his work for Guinness on Surfer, with crashing waves transform into giant white stallions, still tops many lists as one of the best commercials of all time. Jonathan's most recent work includes commercials for Google's Android and a series of truly beautifully surreal films created for Channel 4's rebrand in 2015. To date, Jonathan has directed 3 feature films. In 2000, Jonathan made the British gangster film Sexy Beast, starring Ray Winstone and Ben Kingsley. In 2004, he directed Birth with Nicole Kidman and Lauren Bacall. And most recently, Jonathan made Under the Skin, starring Scarlett Johansson, an adaptation of the science fiction novel of the same name. So back to Sexy Beast for a moment. Apparently, when Jonathan met Ray Winstone, soon after Ray had read the screenplay, Ray naturally assumed that based on his previous roles in films like Scum, The Sweeney, and Nil by Mouth, Jonathan would offer him the part of the totally psychotic gangster Don Logan. However, Jonathan told Ray he actually wanted him to play the mild-mannered, retired safecracker Gary Gal Dove. Ray seemed surprised and asked, "So who's playing Don Logan then?" "Ben Kingsley," Jonathan replied. Apparently, Ray looked totally bemused and replied, "What? Who? Gandhi?" Jonathan obviously got the casting right, though, as in 2001, Ray Winstone received a British Independent Film Award nomination for Best Actor, and in 2002, Ben Kingsley was nominated for an Oscar and a Golden Globe as Best Actor in a Supporting Role. Sadly, I only have time to list just a few of Jonathan's other outstanding accomplishments. In 1997, he was awarded MTV Director of the Year. The Guinness Surfer commercial swept up most of the awards in 1999, including 2 D&AD Black Pencils and a gold at Cannes. For Sexy Beast, Jonathan was nominated for a BAFTA for Best British Film and was awarded a BIFA for Best Director. He also won the Toronto Film Critics Association Award for Best First Feature Film and the International Cinephile Society Award for Best Director. For Birth, he won the Citizen Kane Award for Best Directorial Revelation, a special mention, at the Sitges Catalonian International Film Festival, and for Under the Skin, he received many accolades, including International Online Award for the Best Adapted Screenplay and the British Film of the Year at the London Film Critics Circle Award. Jonathan has quite rightly earned international distinction in the arts for his filmmaking and also for his creation of advertising campaigns for such major brands. He has excelled in developing his knowledge, skills and resilience to play a positive role in the creative industries. During this time, he's shown extreme patience and tenacity. His work is challenging and inspiring, driven by his ambition and belief that anything is possible, no matter how long it takes to achieve. Since graduating, Jonathan has stayed in touch with the university, opening the School of Art and Design degree show in the Waverley Building in 2007. He was an exhibitor at the first of many alumni exhibitions held to celebrate the college's 170th anniversary in 2014. And Jonathan is rightly at the top of the college's list of distinguished alumni, and I know they're so keen to invite him back to share his experiences with the students. Vice-Chancellor, it gives me great pleasure to present to you Jonathan Glazer, being a person distinguished in eminence and by attainments for the conferment of the degree of Doctor of Art, honoris causa, in recognition of his significant contribution to the arts and creative industries.
Good afternoon, everybody. Firstly, I'd like to thank my mother for writing Craig's citation and to Craig for reading it out so convincingly. And sincere congratulations to all my fellow graduates for your many accomplishments. I heard there were two candidates neck and neck for this particular honour. The other happens to be my best mate, Paul Kay, who I was here with between 1984 and 1987. They were our formative years, as he said, artistically, sexually, and alcoholically. So I'd like to pay tribute to him, the only man I know who could carry off this hat. Doctor of Art makes me sound like I know something about it or how to define it, and of course I don't. It would be like putting your arms around a giant tree and expecting to touch your fingers on the other side. Art is, of course, indefinite. It's an indefinite, indefinable space. But when we see it, we know it, we feel it. It fills us with awe and curiosity. It forces us to look at ourselves and beyond ourselves. Van Gogh's paintings are a marvel. They radiate, they're urgent. Those brushstrokes look like he just made them, like you're there with him, witnessing that physical need, that life force. It's a powerful thing. Dali planned to make a statue from the bones of dead revolutionary soldiers as a monument to the triumphant forces of fascism. I never liked Dali, but I always loved Louis Buñuel, who was his friend and collaborator before the Spanish Civil War, for his extraordinary films and for punching Dali in the face for denouncing him to the fascists. You're of your time like they were. If you haven't read Solzhenitsyn's Nobel Prize speech on the importance of art, I urge you to. It's something to behold. Or Tarkovsky's profound definition of it. I can't match either of those, and I'm not going to nick lines from them to use as my own, because that's how I failed my dissertation 30 years ago. 19th century Yiddish theatre in London. There was only one book on it. My examiner had also read it. We hear that we're lucky to meet one true teacher in our lives, someone who pushes you, stimulates you, wants you to be you, not a clone of them, not subordinate to any one approach, not some with all the answers but none of the questions, not an ideologue, God forbid, but someone who lights a fire in you. For me and for many others, that was our head of theatre design, Malcolm Griffiths. He was a radical. He challenged us, fought for us, opened our minds with a can opener if necessary, and gave us permission to be ourselves. He taught us that what we chose to put out into the world was down to us. It's a different world now, but the urge to create hasn't gone. It's more important in many ways than it's ever been. It's possibly harder now, but you have to find your way through. The late great German Jewish filmmaker Billy Wilder came to New York to escape the Nazis. The immigration officer asked him what he planned to do in America. Mr. Wilder said he wanted to make films. The officer said he'd only let him in if he promised to make good ones. Mr. Wilder said he had that officer in his mind every time he walked onto a film set. Remember, there is only one of each of you. No one looks like you or thinks like you. Whatever makes you distinctive is what you have to find and then express. Your head may be full of worry about repaying these tuition fees, which my generation was lucky enough not to have. But don't let that define your choices. Just work out what you enjoy and do that. And don't worry about money. The money will come. If you do what you enjoy, you'll be good at it, and you'll be valued. Be an inventor. Be a servant to it. Go with your gut. Take risks. Question everything. Live it, breathe it. Don't take a day off from it. Thank you, Vice-Chancellor, and the University for the honour and the opportunity. And my old Trent Poly, where I felt so good, so up, and the Waverley Building, where we made our work. And the cemetery and the roofs of the Lace Market, where we'd run at night, and the pubs and the clubs and the pool tables, and the laughs and the loves, and the sheer magic and the high. Thank you, and good luck, and hang in.
I now invite the stewards to bring forward the second group of graduands. Vice-Chancellor, the following have also qualified for awards from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment. Bachelor of Engineering degree with honours in Civil Engineering, Finlay Collins. James Atherton. Joshua Battram. Jonathan Bowen. David Mizzy. Jonathan Pears. Edwin Harvey. Arunvia Sangira. James Taplin. Sarush Mujani. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Architectural Technology, Udivera Atwell. Lolwell Al-Kuwari. James Bacchus. James Bull. Sheetal Shavan. Oliver Clark. Aaron Osborne. Chinoso Ben. Sean Bagnall. James Hodgkins. Mark Linton. Ryan Murphy. Jake Quiglen. Alice Reed. Limar White. Alex Astley Jones. Diljoti Chima. Kelly Humphreys. Usman Hussain. Jaspal Lihil. Georgina Melvin. Douglas Mothersole. Nabil Naushahi. Jasmine Pang. Matthew Parsons. Alexandra Thorne. Jermaine Toquez. Callum Vickers. Thomas Wall. Christopher Worsfold. Callum Dennis. Daniel England. Matthew Footit. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Civil Engineering. Lee Pashurus. Luke Prout. Kieran Wake-Smith. Mazan Al-Nabani. Kopi Thanran Alathani. Tanya Mayala. Andrew Morris. Shannon Franklin. Joe Jukes. Lucy Nightingale. Edward Parker. Greg Smith. Stuart Vasey. Adam Degan. Thomas Abueta. Luke Bryan. Adam Clark. George Cook. Jack Hoogstrachen. David Ieni. Oliver Biggs. Billy Gage. William Hatfield. Stephen Higgins. Peter Hodge. Yusuf Lawson. Jed Osborne. Zoe Schofield. Alexander Davison. Hamish Finlayson. Andrew Harris. Aaron Cadale. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Construction Management. Wei Ken Mo. Joseph Al-Rahi. Ryan Houlihan. Sanjeev Jatti. Cornelius Keating. Gareth Lenihan-Jones. Matthew Pitt. Zina Usaka. Kavi Iqbal. Christian Paluch. Beth Chamberlain. Thomas Moss. Alex Reynolds. Joseph Slater. Liam Welch. Daniel Benson. Ryan Edson. Martin Presland. James Rowland. James Baldwin. Shabam Shavan. Daniel Clark. Alexander Johnson. Oliver Manger. James Burton. Adrian Chamer. Yuga Demur. Anthony Kirstein Smith. James Quayle. Gina Raffani. Tony Singh. Jack Spittle. Alexander Walker. Connor Wareham. Christopher Wheely. Kyle Pinkney. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in product design. Gordon Cooper. James O'Brien. Camille Webley. Samuel Gardner. Robert Law. Nikian Agabababe. Alexander Bordino. Charlie Chalmers. Rebecca Doherty. Fraser Ewan. Bertram Ford. Ross Grady. Owen Griffiths. Andrew Holmes. Ben Irwin. Dylan Knight. Shana Mora. Liam Thompson. Oscar Wood. Toby Hope. Sam Kapadia. Jacob Tyson. Christopher Waring. Michelle Taylor. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in quantity surveying. Jin Chek Chu. Ewan Jones. Niall Polkey. Dante Joseph. Doel Mwanyanyea. Dwayne Butler. Daniel Sims. Jack Wood. Rebecca Neworth. Edward Fenn. Simran Gruel. Roman Polozov. Shoan Sayam. Joseph Walshaw. Ross Wilkinson. Bachelor of Science degree with honours in Quantity Surveying and Construction Commercial Management. Siti Noor Hamis Binti Abdul Rahman. Noor Adnan. Remo Silva. Gregory Smalley. Dominic Smith. Najmal Ahmed. Hamza Al-Hali. Mohammed Arif. Isfan Hayat. Jimmy Joe Lavelle. Ikundi Olasola. Yazir Azad. Xiang Khan. Won Yin Lee. Alexander Mackenzie. Eni Prishi. Louis Young. Stuart Bates. Charles Bitout. Ryan Daly. Christopher Duffy. Aaron Duggan. Samuel Fisher. Matthew Hammer. Luke Livesey. Nathan McInulty. Harry Sharman Davis. Nicholas Talton. William Carter. Ryan Hines. Thomas Home. Jane John. Benjamin Mayers. Harry Mills. Alfred Malloy. Shaylan Palmer. Gregory Sugars. Ricky Walsh. Daniel Wood. George Wood. Jonathan Broomhall. Maxwell Danby. James Ellis. Joshua Fitzsimmons. Mason Mackenzie. Samantha Morrison. Christopher Pope. Thabang Sethono. Robert Uwejoma. Rayan Valentine. Roxanne Raman. Master of Science degree, Clive Icahn. Bachelor degrees with honours, Tanya Atabi. Wei Ken Mo. Emmanuel Oishili. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of awards from the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment, and concludes the presentation of awards to students at this afternoon's ceremony. In absentia, Vice-Chancellor, I invite you to confer degrees on those students who have not been presented to you in person, but who have indicated that they wish their awards to be conferred in their absence. I certify that these students are worthy of their degrees, and I stand as proxy. I now invite the Vice-Chancellor to present the next award this afternoon. This award goes to a graduate who has just received an honours degree in architectural technology. Sean has demonstrated his academic excellence throughout his course, and this has been achieved during difficult personal circumstances. During his second year, Sean secured a successful placement with one of the largest architectural firms in the world, Gensler, which has resulted in the creation of an outstanding working relationship with the university, providing benefits for years to come. Sean has been a course representative throughout his time at the university and provided mentorship and pastoral support to many of his colleagues, including fellow students on his course and going the extra mile to support, welcome and integrate Science Without Borders and Erasmus exchange students to the university. He has been a great ambassador, representing the course and providing support at Open Days. Sean worked as part of a group of 5 final year students, volunteering with a local charity that offers support to vulnerable people and organised fundraising for this great cause. He was the regional chairman of the Chartered Institute of Architectural Technology Aspirations Group and represented both this group and the university at several events across the region. Sean is a forward-thinking individual who has shown great aptitude, not only for the academic side of university, but also the wider context. He is a credit to the course and the university and has shown what a capable and well-rounded individual he is. The Vice-Chancellor's Award for the School of Architecture, Design and the Built Environment is presented to Sean Bagnall. Many congratulations, Sean. I now invite you to propose a student vote of thanks.
Need to catch my breath for a second. Okay, first of all, I want to say good afternoon to the Vice-Chancellor, to all the distinguished guests here today, so friends, family, academic staff, and also my fellow graduates. What an incredible day this is. I'd like to say thank you for the privilege and the honour to be able to actually speak on behalf of all of you guys here today. Today marks the end of sort of a chapter at the end of our lives. I would say that's more of a journey, but it just would be a mistake. Today is the end of a chapter, where the rest of the journey is sort of what goes on after this. Today is the beginning of that journey of the exciting, unknown future, full of all the joys and opportunities which will bring us all. I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you to various people on behalf of all the graduates here today. First of all, I'd like to say a big thank you to the staff of Nottingham Trent University, specifically within our School of the Architecture, Design and Built Environment. You've been there when times have been great. You've been a shoulder to cry on when things have been a bit tough. We also know that you've been a little bit more sympathetic when we've come home a little drunk from the night before. But, you know, in the whole time, in the last 3-4 years, you've pushed us all to achieve what 3-4 years ago we believed was the finish line of a marathon. We are incredibly grateful for your time and effort that you put into teaching us, sometimes even babying us, and we thank you for that. Parents and family, I'd like to thank you next. What my family said to me this morning is what I think that you all think right now is, where has that time gone? Remembering your sons and daughters, granddaughters and grandsons, or even brothers and sisters sitting in this hall today, going to university as a young adult, and now, after seeing all their success and accomplishments, they're now leaving a distinctive individual. As well as the support from the staff here, you as our parents, family and friends have supported us and driven us all to do the best we can, not just for ourselves, but just for you too. We are thankful for your time, encouragement and support in not only the work we have done here, but also growing up to the individuals we are today. Finally, to my fellow graduates, what a time it's been over the last 3-4 years. I couldn't even comprehend and try and put into a speech what university has been like. You think about the Wednesday night ocean bar crawls and the Baywatch theme tune end of the evening. You think of the Jaeger pints done in Bluebells, or even the student union breakfast when you're hungover the next morning. You also have to include all the memories and the hours spent in the library and in university working long and hard into the night for that deadline that just meant so much more than sleep. We'll never forget the memories of being a student here at Nottingham Trent. Some of them will be the best memories of your life, some may not. However, whatever may lay ahead of you, whether it's going to be a job, whether it's going to be travelling around the world, or if you're just going to relax in the newfound freedom of education, never forget the hard work and the time you've all put in here today. Remember your friends you've made and the nights out that you've shared. Remember the memories of Nottingham Trent University and not the city of Nottingham. Together, they've got us here today, made us achieve so much more, and shaped us into the individuals we are. Thank you and congratulations.
Graduates, doesn't that sound good? Graduates of 2017, let me add my congratulations to those of the Pro Vice-Chancellor, and also express our collective thanks to our honorary graduate, Jonathan Glazer, for being with us today and for sharing his experience with us. It was wonderfully crafted, wonderfully delivered, and wonderfully inspirational, so thank you, John. And to Sean for a very accomplished and I thought thoughtful vote of thanks. Thank you, Sean. And my colleagues and I came into university life at moments like these when we celebrate the success of another group of young, and in some cases not so young, people who are about to go out and make the world a better place. And as you walked across the stage, the expressions on your faces told me all that I need to know. I saw pleasure and I saw pride. And these are shared by all of us on the platform and all of your friends and family in the audience. Now, what I didn't see was a man not wearing socks. This made the registrar very happy, I'm sure, because it's a new fashion this year for men to not wear socks. What is this about? And if you can explain it to me, please do let me know. But thank you, gentlemen, for resisting that terrible fashion trend. And also for being the most polite group of students I've ever graduated. There were more thank you sirs than thank you mate. There was one thank you buddy, but I quite like Buddy and I assumed he was American. There's also an award we give for the highest frequency whooping in a week, which you're going to win hands down. I'm going to have tinnitus for a week for some of that whooping, so well done folks, look at the back. It really was very, very high, and there are dogs in Snenton currently running this way because they think something really exciting is going to happen. Now, my promise and my commitment to you is that we will continue to work hard as a university to make sure that you'll all be as proud of us as we are of you, all of you today. Proud of your achievements, proud of what university stands for, proud to be part of the Nottingham Trent University family, because that's what you are. And thanks also for all you've done for the university and for your fellow students over the course of the last 3 or 4 years. You've run and you've participated in student societies, you've sung in the choir, you've volunteered in the community, and so much more. You make the university the vibrant and stimulating place that it is. And as you leave us, you become our greatest ambassadors. Endless and exciting possibilities lie before you. And at times, these may seem daunting. But remember, although you've graduated, all of you remain a valued member of this NTU global family. You're now part of a powerful network of 150,000 alumni, former students around the world. Do keep in touch with us. We want to hear about your career and your successes as they develop over the years to come. Do sign up to our Alumni Association on LinkedIn. This way you stay in touch with fellow graduates, connect to organisations, groups and individuals that are relevant to your future. Now in a few months, the university will be in touch to ask you about your employment. Please do respond, as this information feeds into an important national survey of what graduates are doing after leaving university. And in time, you might consider how you too could help future generations of students, as some alumni have helped you with lectures, with placements, with careers advice. But that is for the future. Today, enjoy your success with your tutors, family and friends by joining us to celebrate refreshments in the Newton building. But before I do that, I want to hear that high-frequency whooping one more time. So the next 30 seconds, make as much noise as you can to celebrate your graduation, starting now. I'm going to be deaf for a week now, not just tinnitus. Well done. So, graduates and guests, please stand for the processional music and remain standing until the platform party has left the hall. I declare this graduation ceremony closed. Thank you.